podcast with your brother Old God and SamAnt. Going in today on this Monday. Everybody listening on YouTube, I need you to do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the like button and make sure that you share this video, Sam. And I'm gonna throw it over to you to talk about your boy Ja Rule, which was a crazy situation that popped off the other night.
You said it's my boy. Damn, you know what,
Yeah,
man?
you rock with him.
I don't rock no motherfucking Ja Rule. And that's no
I
hate
fuck
on
with
Ja
Ja.
Rule. I never really
fuck with
did.
Ja.
Let's start with that, man. So we got introduced with Ja with the murder is murder and all that shit. And I don't know, like I don't hate on him. He had a lot of records. He had a hell of a run. Now, matter of fact, the first time I was introduced with Ja was on Jay-Z, Jay-Z and Emil.
Yeah.
It was that one. Can I get a fuck you?
Yeah.
That was the first time I heard Ja, and I like that one. That joint was horrible. When I started hearing his solo stuff, I wasn't really a fan. With that being said, he's getting a little bit of a rough shake nowadays. We've seen the Fire Festival debacle where he deserved a lot of culpability in there. He didn't face any criminal charges, but a lot of people saying that he needed to go pay them people. Didn't look good for him as a businessman, as an entrepreneur. So then he had this show this weekend at the Milwaukee Bucks game. It was 90s night. They brought him out, and it was circulating all through social media, this clip of Ja Rule, and looking like he flopped on stage on Milwaukee. And then you see even the Timberwolves, they had something to say and clowning him, quoting one of the things that he said about the Fire Festival being bamboozled and being swindled. So they came at him. So you look at all the headlines, you're like, well, damn, he did bad. So I did a video yesterday saying that, yeah, he flopped on stage. What happened? The sound may have been fucked up. The Ja Rule basically asked the question. A lot of people were upset and mad, but a lot of people, they directed me to this Milwaukee Bucks game. So I got the actual footage. I play a little bit of that. And then I just want to ask you, man, because we've seen the footage, and I want to even talk about the footage because some interesting developments happened today that we can expound on.
Definitely talk about that.
I know the people out there saw the video. If you haven't, go check that out.
Yeah.
And let me play this and y'all get y'all perspective.
For your 90s night halftime entertainment award-winning hip-hop artist, Ja Rule.
Milwaukee! Congratulations on having the #1 seed in the East. Very well deserved. Milwaukee, y'all ready to party? Let me hear you say yeah! Say yeah! Yeah. They said this is 90s night, so they brought out a 2000 artist. But my album came out in 99, so I guess that counts. Sanchez, we ready? Are we ready? I guess not. All right.
Oh, guys. So that's the unedited version of it. And it's obviously different. We hear people playing. We hear people clapping and going in. It's not the fucking crickets that we hear, obviously, on Instagram. So what's going on, man? Is somebody out there to get Ja Rule? Are they trying to end his career? Or what you thinking about this right now?
You know what, man? I mean, from what you pointed out, situation, with the clip, as far as somebody who had the end of it, like it seems like the one video that's circulating on the internet, with Instagram, which are small, like minute, maybe 15-second clips. It's a little bit different from the one that's like circulating on YouTube, and that's actually the full clip, from the ceremony. It sounds different. That it seems like the ones that people are showing mostly is that one that's the sound is manipulated. So it begs me to to wonder like why they manipulate the sound and put that out like that, because it's different. It's totally different. And obviously it didn't seem, I was like, damn, people making a fuss out of that when I seen it, because it didn't seem as bad, as the one you see on Instagram, which is like a minute and 15 seconds. And it seems like they're not responding to him at all. You know what I mean? Obviously the Fry Festival, you know what I mean, with some fuck shit. I think the Ja Rule, you know, definitely, you know, should have been held accountable more so than he was. You know, maybe not jail time, but more financially. But that is what it is. But this was a totally different situation. I actually rock with Ja, man. I don't got no problem with Ja Rule.
You know, and even though I don't rock with his music, it does make you beg the question, oh God, because you see a number of outlets run with this one. Yesterday was forced trending on fucking Google. So a lot of people had the story. You even seen the Timberwolves, who was the opposition of the Milwaukee Bucks that evening, them going in on them. They were there. So when you see all of these headlines, it'll paint the picture or paint the narrative as though this really happened. So it almost begs the question of who made the video? Who created this video that obviously is doctored in order for people to go ahead and gain attention in a negative direction toward Ja Rule? And it's interesting because I got a notice today. Now, obviously, people know I did the video yesterday. And for those of you who don't know, for people on YouTube, if you happen to use a certain section of a video or things like that while you're doing your commentary, certain notices may come about to let you know, hey, this is this person's video. We're just letting you know they own it. You don't. Oh, okay, cool. We know. No shit. Keep it moving. So I got a notice today about the Ja Rule video in regards to the 60-second clip of him hearing crickets.
Right.
And it was from Complex. You know, the big ass Complex.
Complex Con.
Yeah. That shit. And I didn't think much of it, but then we're doing our pre-production and I'll show you. And you know, I mean, our wheels start spinning. And it was like, damn, hold on. That's just, did they do it? And I mean, we just got to ask the question, how else would they own it? The Milwaukee Bucks, it was their night. They got the full audio. They got the actual audio.
Right.
They own that footage for it's their building. It's their game. So they own that, technically speaking, outside of the music. So how does Complex have it? What do you think about that, man?
I don't know, man. That's interesting. The source is definitely interesting. I was willing to kind of chalk it up to maybe being a mistake, but I don't know at this point, man. Maybe, but then again, you think it's Ja Rule. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, how relevant is he really? You know, at this point, and there's no disrespect. This kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? So
that's disrespectful shit.
I mean, am I lying? Is Ja Rule popping?
No. You're not
okay,
lying.
I mean, he's still doing his thing or whatever. You know what I mean? He's making his ones and twos. He's doing his rounds around, doing shows and stuff. But, you know, he's not where he was back in 99. This is what it is.
So. People are breaking him up on social media, and it's bothering him. It's getting to him. Even this, like he had, I mean, and I can understand now, looking at the full spectrum of the whole thing and looking at the actual footage, why he would be so compelled to defend himself, because he gets slaughtered on social media. People calling him a flop, people this, people that. Is he responding too much to social media? Is this really getting to him now? You said, like you said, his career isn't where it used to be. You see his arch rival 50 Cent breaking business deals here and there, doing this, doing nothing but smiling and joking, and then here you come with Ja Rule and his business deals are flopping, fucked up, and now people thinking he's flopping on stage. What you think about that, man?
I mean, you know, I just think it's a situation where it got blown out of proportion, in particular with this one. From what I've seen, maybe, you know, it's another video that I didn't see, but from what I've seen, I think, you know, just kind of, you know, he's Ja Rule. You know, I mean, you're not a Milwaukee Bucks, what, Timberwolves game?
Man, they first place right now. Don't sleep on the
Bucks,
I mean,
but still, but it's like it's Milwaukee. You know, no, don't disrespect to the people in Milwaukee.
Right.
It just is what it is. I mean,
I don't ever see any Milwaukee fans.
Yeah, I never saw him. I never met him. I never even met anybody from Milwaukee, and I don't, you know people in Milwaukee even rock out with New York artists like that. I'm not sure. A lot of times they rock out with, like, you know, cats from the South or the Midwest or the West. So, you know, maybe they do, but I wouldn't expect him to get that big of an ovation like he was in Madison Square Garden in 2001 or 2. It's different.
Nah, yeah, and that's obvious. And it wasn't.
It ain't Jay-Z,
and it wasn't crickets. Like,
nah, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't horrible.
Yeah. So that is what it is, though, man. So yeah, man, tuned into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother Old God and SamAnt, going in today on this Monday. I'm about to say Thursday, on this Monday afternoon. If you're listening on YouTube, I need you to do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button and make sure that you share this video. I want to talk about this story, man. This is a pretty